The last thing I heard that Nnamdi Kanu has been released. I've seen people shouting for joy. Soon I'm seeing people dancing. I'm seeing KK riders. I'm seeing commercial riders riding vehicles and KK with joy. I was looking at the city. I was looking at people. Noises everywhere. I began to ask what is going on. I see every people, their faces very bright because everybody, they were all happy. God ministered to me. Said, do you know why they are happy? I said, no, Father. He said, do you know why KK riders are riding KK anyhow, jubilating? And the noise was not only in this area, all over. Outside country, in this state, in this country, in so many nations. Come to social media, the news was awesome. The last thing I heard that Nnamdi Kanu has been released. That's what I heard. Soon. And it's not going to be in a court day. Off day. Government will hands up. This is the message of God. Thank you, Father. You take this message to the people of the world. Noises everywhere. I began to ask what is going on. I see every people, their faces very bright because everybody, they were all happy. And God ministered to me. Said, do you know why they are happy? I said, no, Father. He said, do you know why KK riders are riding KK anyhow, jubilating? And the noise was not only in this area, all over. Outside country, in this state, in this country, in so many nations. Come to social media, the news was awesome. The last thing I heard that Nnamdi Kanu has been released. That's what I heard. Soon. And it's not going to be in a court day. Off day. Government will hands up. This is the message of God.
The Biafra evangelists. Let's look at a series of prophecies, series of information, word of knowledge, coming from men of God, prophesying, seeing the release of the man, Nnamdi Kanu. It is everywhere. I understand that you are an evangelist. What do you make of these revelations?
All these revelations are the revelations from God. And I have told you, if you are conversant with me, you will know in one of these TV, in this channel, I have already told you people that thus says the Lord. He said, I have heard the cry of my people, the cry of the people have reached heaven. And he gave me which place? He gave me Genesis chapter 4. And that Genesis chapter 4 was the case of Cain and Abel. And the Cain and Abel was murdered, and the Abel cried from the heart of the earth, and God hear him. So the Biafra, it is time for Biafra to go.
No, talking about the reason of the man, Nnamdi Kanu.
I'm coming, my brother. Excuse me. The Biafra, the time has come. God will make it clearly. He said this country, called Nigeria, has been divided. And he said again to me that this Islamic people have submitted their document. Even EU is holding the document. So Islam have submitted their own. Nigeria has broken. And now coming to the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the prophecy is one. You know, there is a way God gives messages in different angles. Nnamdi Kanu is a man of freedom. Is a man that is not guilty. Though Nigeria is trying to place an accusation in order to nail him, but all the axes and all the angles they come, they always fail. That is to tell you, when the Lord is with somebody, who can go against him? Nobody. And that is just it. And the Bible said, touch not my anointing, according to the book of Psalm 1.
And do my prophet no harm.
God bless you. And do my prophet no harm. If you watch, ever since this Nigeria have kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, go and check from that day. Tell me what good that have ever happened or taken place in Nigeria. Nigeria have been ups and downs, facing one problem or the other. Look at what just played last after Monday court this thing. See what has played against Nigeria.
But wait, are you saying Nnamdi Kanu is like Jonah in the boat? In the boat?
Yes.
Because when Jonah was in the boat, there was
problem. There was problem until they throw him into the sea.
So until they release him.
Until the free man say Nnamdi Kanu. That is the only time Nigeria will have peace. So they will be relieved.
So what Jonah is to the boat is what Nnamdi
Kanu. That is what it is. What to Jonah? That was in the boat to the Tarshish. What he caused is what Master Nnamdi Kanu is causing Nigeria today.
So they throw him out and release him.
Free him, that is to throw him out. When you free Master Nnamdi Kanu, Nigeria have freed themselves from troubles.
Then Nigeria will have peace.
That is when Nigeria will begin to think of peace. But so long Master Nnamdi Kanu is in their custody, so long Master Nnamdi Kanu remains, so long they continue to carry out their unjust justice against Master Nnamdi Kanu, they will continue to suffer for it.
But the man, perhaps who should know better, talking about the governor of Anambra State, recently said that the release of Master Nnamdi Kanu may not end insecurity in the eastern part of the country. What do you make of that statement?
Because that one is a criminal. He is the one responsible for the insecurity in Anambra State.
But that is a direct accusation.
What? I'm speaking based on what he has said. I'm like interpreting his statement. Maybe he did not think well or reason well before uttering such statement against Master Nnamdi Kanu. For him to utter such statement, it means that him being the governor who's supposed to protect the citizen and protect the property and protect everything under his watch is the one being, destroying it. That's what it means. It is a simple analysis. There is this man that there will be peace. And somebody say, even if you release him, there's not going to be peace. That means something is going on and he himself is involved. And I've told you people before that if Nigeria is a nation or is a country working, somebody like Sorudo doesn't supposed to remain in that seat as a governor. They're supposed to have arrested him. That statement, he will explain it better.
Who will make him to explain better? I understand that this is somebody that has immunity as a governor in Nigeria.
Excuse me, and that is why Nigeria is having problem. You are not above the law, and you're not supposed to be above the law. What stupid immunity? Immunity that will warrant you to be causing insecurity?
That's the position of Nigerian constitution. If a governor, you are immune against legal prosecution.
And that is why Nigeria will not go far. And that is why Nigeria is not getting better. And that is why Nigeria, is going inside where.
But let me
tell you, look at Donald Trump. Didn't Donald Trump appear in court? Didn't the former president of America, what is his name? Clinton, didn't he appear in a court?
But wait, let me take
But why is it that it's difficult for governor, Nigeria, any person in Nigeria cannot appear in the court?
Let me take you to another area.
Okay, take me.
Currently, Erufai's son is daring Tinubu government that they cannot arrest his father. As we speak, the commissioner of information that worked with Erufai as a governor, who doubled as the chief of staff to Erufai as a governor, is under prosecution by ICPC for alleged fraud. And Erufai is out of the country, but his son, who is a rep member, is threatening that the government cannot arrest Erufai. Is this a Fulani impunity or what?
Not a matter of a Fulani impunity. It's a matter of that same immunity that is in Nigeria.
No, the father is no longer a governor. He has lost that immunity.
But he has been governor of 8 years.
Once you hand over your office, you finish your office, your tenure expires.
Now, let me, in addition to this, what I'm saying, Fulani immunity.
Okay, it's the Fulani immunity.
Fulani's immunity. We have Fulani immunity. Because I'm telling you as one, and you say Nigerian constitution.
So the reason the son is posting
yes,
because of Fulani immunity.
Yes, and even when Erufai was a governor, he uses Fulani immunity to counter the federal government law. When they called to say that they should not use, that we should start we should not use money, old money. He give an instruction and an order, everyone in Kaduna State should spend old money.
And that's same Fulani immunity.
And the same Fulani immunity. And it continues, and they're spending. Even federal government didn't say anything, and neither did I do anything. But and as I speak to you now, let me tell you, Tinubu is afraid of Fulani immunity. He's afraid of them because you can see many of them coming out threatening him. The other one of the crazy said, Tinubu, if you did not divide this country, there will be war. Didn't you see it? What did Tinubu do? What did he say? When they stood and said this tax reform, no go anywhere. Tinubu say it goes anywhere, they can die there.
But if I may ask you, if Tinubu should dare Erufai and arrest him, maybe Secretary Justice anyway, do you think heaven will fall?
I don't know. It's the one that will answer that question.
No, you that is talking about.
They are the one. I don't know the one that put them there.
No, you that is
He's
talking
afraid
about.
of them. I am not the one. If they put me there, I know what to do.
But you are talking about Fulani immunity.
This is what I'm saying now.
That
because
that
they are using their own immunity to place him there, and him is respecting it. But as for me, if I happen to be there, and that is why they are telling you they are afraid of Igbos. They are scared of Igbos because me, somebody like me, goes there. Thunder fire immunity.
Say thunder fire
immunity. They will be seriously disciplined. You see, all these things that is going on and is keeping quiet.
Let me remind you one thing, because in the past, someone like Erufai have said that if you kill a Fulani man, you are taking a loan that must be repaid no matter how long it takes.
You see,
you have seen the lives of Bala Mohammed, the current governor of Bauchi State, said that the Fulani man is a global citizen. That he goes about with gun in order to protect his cow as he goes about the legitimate business of cattle rearing. Okay, he goes about to protect his cow. That came from Bala Mohammed.
From Bala Mohammed. But a farmer doesn't supposed to go to farm to protect his farm crops. Yes. So if Fulani have right to go with a gun to protect a cow, so me, a farmer, supposed to have gun to protect my farm crops.
But the law do not permit you to.
Okay, but the law permits them.
The law is not permitting them.
God, law did not permit them, and it did not permit me. Why are they holding gun? Anything that permits them to hold gun should equally permit me to hold gun.
Because even
and a situation whereby I am not permitted and they are permitted, definitely that shows
double standard.
You understand? It means that me, I am not recognized, and which I need to be recognized.
No, even currently, the Megala chairman Bodejo is in detention because federal government accused him of banditry. He was arrested, and currently the federal government has secured court order to keep him for 2 months to enable the complete investigation. And people are talking that before now nobody could question Megala and his chairman. Currently, somebody is challenging allegation of banditry against him. Do you think Tinubu government is doing right in that regard?
In that aspect, he take a step, but not by taking that step. What kind of prison is the man? What kind of prison?
He's in detention.
What kind of detention did they give him?
The military arrested him.
Military arrested, no be them. They
accuse him of banditry.
They accuse him of banditry. The one that is still going on, what is it called? Is it not the same banditry?
But is it not a right step in the right direction?
Which right step? There are what we call right step. If you want to take a right step, take it according to the law and treat the matter according to the law. And you treat the person the way you're supposed to treat that person. Not that, okay, has he been ever alleged or called a terrorist? Yeah? Has he been recognized as a terrorist? But to look at a man that have nothing was called a terrorist.
No, he's innocent until proven otherwise by court of competent jurisdiction. Talking about the man Nnamdi Kanu. Don't forget that before now, Court of Appeal have ruled that he was extraordinary religion for carrying to Nigeria. As such, the federal government have lost every right to prosecute him. He should be released unconditionally. But beyond that, let me take you to Zamfara State, where the residents of Maru local government have burned now the Emir's Palace, a section of the Emir's Palace anyway. And the reason is not far-fetched. They were protesting for the abduction of 10 persons from the village. And part of the people who were adopted is the chief imam of Maru Central Mosque and his wife and children. The way it is, the Emir Palace have been burned down. And the people who are involved in this banditry, the finger points to Fulani.
You see the same thing I'm saying. That means that place that the person that they kidnap will be an Islam, not a jihadist. You know, there are two things. A jihadist, that is the Fulani, and a real Islam. The one that follow the Islam the way it should.
But let's look at the burning now, the palace Emir. The palace of the Emir.
Because they believe that Emir is supposed to have prevented all this. They are a kind of expressing their feelings, their anger. That palace is supposed to have taken a step in order to curb some certain actions being taken by these wicked souls.
No, actually, information having that they were engaging in peaceful protests against the kidnapping, and they were dispersed by the security agencies.
That is what I'm saying.
Them to go and burn down.
Yes, you are still saying what I'm saying. They are taking the right step. They expected him to do something, because the security personnel doesn't suppose to earn anything that requires peacefully. You understand? Because that is the only means by which the people can express their own feeling. Can as well tell you this is what you are doing that they don't like, that which requires you to look into it.
But let me remind you that when this happened in your a similar thing happened in your state, talking about Ebonyi, the governor Mufuru advised people not to go for a reprisal attack. I think that it is a good advice. But when it happened in Delta State, I think in Mbiri also, the people burned down the settlement of Fulani herdsmen. But what is the situation with Ebonyi State? Has it been resolved?
It has not been resolved.
Fulani living in peace with your people now?
No. As this thing is now, no peace in Ebonyi State. Didn't you hear that the mosques in what is the name of Afikpo? God bless you. The mosques in Afikpo have been pulled down because of what happened.
That is an allegation.
It is not an allegation.
It has not been proven.
It is not. It's not an allegation. And that was why they started. Oh yeah, go ahead and do that. You can do that.
No, I'll do that subsequently.
You understand? Because they said that place, you know, they went and attacked immediately. They put down the which they started complaining. You understand me? See, it is the high time we eradicate these people. Promote them.
No, you are going too harsh.
No. I'm not harsh. It's not being harsh. These people they're not meant to well.
Excuse me. You don't use such language. This is a global platform. I advise you to moderate your language.
My brother, let us be sincere. Let us be sincere. Then we have right to speak, to air their mind. Somebody said that there will be war, that they will declare war. Okay, you have right to declare war. Okay, I don't have right to speak my mind, Abi.
Okay, now lastly, let me take you to the southwestern part of the country, Yoruba land. All the governors have come together to say, let us have a joint committee to carry out surveillance in all our region against banditry, against ISWAP, against Boko Haram, against kidnapping, against all these criminal activities. Now, let us compare with what we have in the eastern part of the country, of course, where you come from. Which region is doing better in terms of addressing this?
The region that is doing better.
In terms of coming together to address insecurity.
I will tell you, it's only
the southwest and the southeast.
In southwest, the Yoruba governors say they want to combat. They have not started. And I do not believe in speaking, I believe in action.
They already have Amateku in place.
They already have Amateku. What does Amateku do?
They are already engaging the bandits.
And they are killing in Ondo. And they are killing other places.
There are so many reported issues where Amateku will arrest bandits.
After arresting them, what happened? They hand them over.
Yeah, that's right.
They hand them over, and after handing them over, they still return them.
I've not heard of such.
How will you hear of such? You will not hear it.
But
that is what is happening now.
Because I'm asking you this, the south is where you come from. Are they doing better in terms of coming together in synergy to fight?
No, the south, when they come to that, they are not doing better. You understand? The people that are doing better there are the people of the land who stand to defend their land. And those ones are the Biafrans.
But what do you make
as of the governors, they are zero.
But what do you make of
beside Alesoti?
But what do you make of Agune Chamber, the security arrangement put together?
Let me tell you, recently Agune Chamber killed the people. They killed the innocent Biafrans. Agune Chamber killed the innocent Biafrans. And now they are complaining, they are saying that they are sorry. Well, how long will Agune Chamber continue to kill innocent people and to come out and tell us they are sorry? Which nonsense.
But where did you get such information?
But I am telling you the information that plays in Anambra State. That means you are not following up.
Maybe that is an allegation.
It is not. When I speak, you do your findings, Oga.
Back to the question I was asking you. In Yoruba land, the 5 governors, sorry, 6 governors have come together, just like they have Amateku, to form a joint committee for surveillance. Don't you think it's a good thing?
It is a good thing. And at the same time, until when action comes, follow. If action follow it, that's when it becomes a good thing. But whereby, excuse me, whereby action did not follow, it is not a good thing.
We already seen action in terms of Amateku operation. Aren't you seeing that?
What does Amateku do?
Recently,
they will only seize them. They make noise, they return them, and those ones will go back. One allied will come, they will still go back.
Recently, Amateku raised 2,000 men to comb Southwestern Forest.
Hello?
For bandits.
For bandits.
Is it not a good thing?
Yeah, it's a good thing. But what was the major achievement? The major achievement is the stop these people completely.
Now let me ask you, in the Southeast, are you comfortable with the level of cooperation and synergy among the governors to fight?
I am not comfortable because if they should come together and give the Biafran the support, go to the forest, men that are in the forest, they say no. The Fulani, they no burn them well to go to that bush.
They not burn them well, but your village, they
how did they come? They use the governor, incumbent governor influence to come.
How do you make such allegation? Do
you see what happened? The same governor come back and tell you
is this
that
the people authority or you are speculating?
Which other, excuse me, didn't you watch it on social media? They use
that the governor gave them approval?
No, that is not what I said. Based on what I
want
saw.
to withdraw that statement.
Listen to what I said. Listen to me. That's why I always tell you, when you interview me, come down, throw your questions one, I will answer you. Look at what happened. The dead bodies all over. And these people, we are Fulanis. But what did the Fulani governor?
You call them my Fulani governor?
Yes, now it's your Fulani governor.
Do you accuse me?
Are you not in Nigeria? I am a Biafran, not in Nigeria.
But where are you standing?
Is Nigeria not in another place? I'm in Nigeria doesn't mean that I'm a Nigerian citizen. I'm a Biafran citizen.
Is that why you accuse your governor?
I'm not accusing him. Why should he come out and begin to support the Fulanis with the 500 million? And the citizens, indigenous, are there looking for 200,000?
No, it's for Hajj. To support people who are going for Hajj.
What is my business with Hajj? Which relationship did they have with the Hajj? Or what is it called? Hajj also. So far Hajj there. Take it like that. Listen to me. He doesn't support to spend that money because people are there that need 100,000 to set up a business. And you are owing workers salary, but you have 500 million to sponsor terrorism.
Do you blame your governor for trying to support those who are going for Hajj?
Yes, I blame him. I blame him 100%. And at the same time, he came out and said the people that carry out the atrocity that went in the community. How can the community rise up against themselves and they did not know?
But is your government not trying to run an inclusive government by encouraging?
Which kind of inclusive? I want to ask you a question. Can you harbor a criminal?
I'm not permitted to answer questions on this platform.
But you can ask questions.
That's why I'm the anchor.
Okay, that's why the anchor.
I don't have any opinion. I'm only seeking your opinion.
Okay. Now listen and listen good. You don't have right to do what? To harbor criminals. No. You don't need to relate to anything called criminals. Don't you see what happened to your CDS Musa and his co-group of criminalism? Don't you see what has happened? It is an clear evidence.
This is another big allegation you are making.
Allegation that Canada denied them visa.
No, by the time you are talking about criminality in it.
Excuse me, what makes them to stop? They accuse them. Do you know the kind of route, the highest route? That's what makes your IG. You know, here, your IG, the criminalism that has played. Is it not the reason why they banned him from traveling? No. I am speaking. You say allegation. Is that one allegation? This one, it was as a result of that criminalism that influenced all of them, and that is why all of them are facing it today. And more countries will still ban Nigeria. They will still suspend them. See, there's Musa and Co. group of company in the whole job.
But the point is, if you make allegation, the only lie on you to prove.
I've given you an example. Listen to me. There is something you don't understand. Those people are not like us.
No, they actually deny some of servitude.
Not some.
From Nigeria.
Don't say some. All of them that seek for Canada visa, they denied them.
But the reason was not stated.
Musa group of companies.
The reason was not stated. That's the point I want us to say. The reason for this visa.
Will you tell them? Can you tell?
Sir, you want to talk to us?
No, they wanted for the visa thing.
See, let me tell you something you don't know.
You want to talk to us?
Are you not seeing a background echo? How can you? You see, one thing in this country called Nigeria is this. The problem that you people are having is this. When you see truth, you like to bend it.
It's what they choose to believe.
Not what I choose to believe. It's what I'm seeing.
It's your perception.
It's what I'm seeing. Look
Like
at
I told you earlier,
I give you example.
I do not represent any opinion.
I
only ask questions.
Nah, did I give you example?
But the point I'm trying to make is, if you allege, the only lie you to prove. That is why each time you make allegation, I ask you, is this something you have a good authority or you are speculating?
Musa, how old is Musa? Can Musa hold that white hair on his head? Tell me, say, you know,
say do not swear.
Huh?
Either by your head.
Okay, make you not swear.
Yes.
Now, Bible, is Musa a Christian?
No, by the time you as a Christian is making.
I am asking you a question. I am referring to Musa that is not born again. You are talking to a born again.
Christopher is different from Musa.
Now, Christopher Musa now.
So I want to get something. Yes, you continue.
You understand? Christopher Musa, is he a reverend father?
No.
So what are you telling me?
No, I wanted you to emulate the scripture.
The what?
But let me say a very big thank you for that. I think this is a good place for that.
You want to go?